one of my favorite things is to have a little food for thought, baby.
Will Smith is suffering in silence. It's been reported that he's not receiving any phone calls or emails. The only sounds going off in his house are the sounds of the microwave. And even though his weight gain is spiraling out of control, he is so hurt by being banned from the Oscars, he don't even care.
I'm comfortable with me. I am me. This is me, y'all. This is me, y'all. Take it or leave it.
Not only has he been blacklisted in Hollywood, all of his Hollywood friends has abandoned him. He's been in so much isolation, Hollywood executives are considering casting him for the sequel to the movie Castaway. And while his wife allegedly is starting another entanglement with R&B singer August Alsina, Will Smith finds himself having an entanglement with a big bowl of pasta. This Oscar situation is hitting him really hard, but not as hard as he hit Chris Rock. And it's sad that the best way for him to cope with this situation is by eating food. All in all, I'm glad to know that he's not struggling with drug addiction, but then again, if he was struggling with drugs, he wouldn't be so damn fat. And even though he don't look it, Will Smith is 50-something years old, and a lot of people believe that Alzheimer's is kicking in. But not like the memory disease, Will Smith's Alzheimer's is a little different. It's been reported that he don't just eat at set times. He wants to eat all timers during the day and all timers during the night. His wife Jada Stickett hasn't gained 1 pound or shed 1 tear since the Oscars incident, and it's sort of like she enjoys seeing her man struggle. A lot of people believe that this woman is the cause of all the problems going on in Will Smith's life. My question for you is, can you blame Jada for Will's downfall?
No, dog, I don't blame Jada because whatever issues Will Smith had, he probably had them way before he met Jada Pinkett Smith. His father was abusive. He wanted to rescue his mother, and he brought that into his relationship. So I don't blame Jada. She had her own issues. Her parents was on drugs, and they just human beings.
That is so true, but you figure when Will Smith was coming up during the Fresh Prince days, he had plenty of guest stars come to the show. I'm talking about Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, Nia Long. The list goes on and on. He had so many options that he could have chose from. And like you said, Jada was a broken woman before he got with her. What make you think? Why would Will Smith even choose Jada out of all of those beautiful women he could have got with?
Well, maybe their issues match up. Let's be real. Jada was fire back in the day. All those women were gorgeous too, but maybe she was just enough street, just enough beautiful. And, he was drawn to that. Maybe they were just meant to be together to learn whatever lessons they needed to learn together,
Well, you figure if you're in love with somebody, you're in a relationship with them, you decide to marry them, why would you keep bringing up your ex-lover, somebody that moved on, somebody that passed away? Why is she always rubbing Tupac Shakur in his face? And she know Will Smith ain't nothing like Tupac. And if you love Pac so much, how come you didn't wind up marrying Pac?
I feel that. Well, Pac was not meant to be her husband. Pac was not marriage material. And Pac reminded her of her own father. If you ever watch the Red Table Talk, which I did because it was very emotional, it helped me, you realize her father was kind of a crazy bad boy like Tupac, but she married better. She didn't even want to marry Will Smith. Her mom made her marry Will Smith, but she married what made sense. But she did not marry what appealed to her sensibility. She wanted to marry a bad boy, but and that's just it.
Well, she married to a fat boy now because Will, he been eating himself to an early grave. And I don't blame him. If you ain't got to go to work and you ain't got nothing to do, he like Craig on Friday. He wake up, get that big ass bowl, make him some cereal. He's smoking weed. He chilling like Will. I know you ain't got no career no more, but the least thing you can do is stay in shape.
That's not true. Shawn,
now,
don't say that.
You believe Will Smith still got a career?
Bruh, we are determining his future based on the standards of the white man this man we don't know what it's going to turn out like. And I know about emotional eating too. You know, I'm having a hard time right now, and I comfort eat. I eat too many carbs, and it is okay. We are not based on our looks and what we eat. He can overcome all of this. This is not the end of the world. We didn't all have fights. It just happened to be on this stage, and he's over, and he's over. We don't know this man's future. This might be the biggest spiritual lesson that he ever had in his life, to learn to love himself and not give a damn what nobody else think about him.
That is beautiful, sister. That is amazing. What you just said just changed my whole perspective about Will Smith. Maybe he doing all of this eating because he want to be like the Buddha, and he gonna wake up and have a higher sense of awakening, and he gonna change the world. I really do respect your conversation, and don't you be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, beautiful. All right, I'll at you later, no doubt.
All right.
My question for you is, can you blame Jada for Will Smith's downfall?
I do. Jada is a narcissist. She had her daughter writing a letter to Tupac. I mean, what's that all about?
I just don't know. Why? Her daughter didn't even meet Tupac, so her mother had to be telling her, Tupac was supposed to be your father. Tupac would have been a better man for you. Tupac would have raised you right.
Exactly. I think the whole relationship, she just got off on emasculating Will for some odd reason. And she even tells the story of her wedding day where she cried the whole time. So it's almost like she is like married him to be a gold digger.
Gotta be, man, because Tupac ain't even have no money like that. Rest in peace to Pac. But he was getting done dirty, getting shot up left and right. Why would you want to be involved with somebody? And he dead now. And
he gone.
Yeah, he gone. And he died from street violence. So you would rather have that than somebody that's going to pay all the bills, that's going to take care of the family, that's a hard worker, multi-talented.
Multi-talented. Will Smith is a good man. And, I know everybody has their vices, and he's not perfect, but he loved that woman. He loved her.
I don't understand why. And I can't judge him. Love is love. If you love somebody, that's a beautiful thing. But if she don't love you back, why are you even wasting your time?
Exactly, Shawn. That's all I got to say.
Yo, we appreciate you, sister. And don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk. My question for you is, can you blame Jada for Will's downfall?
I would say she's a part of it due to the fact that he does have insecurities, and both of them, they feed each other's insecurities in a way. And that's why they've been afloat this long. And I was just sitting back, people been talking about, Will and Jada goes, this, that, and the third. Whoever the fuck think that, they need to evaluate themselves, because we are looking at two people putting on a show, struggling with themselves, trying to be in a relationship, trying to cope with each other, but they don't like the reflection looking back at them when they look in the mirror. What we seen at the Oscars was a cry for help, but also a egotistical move. He sized up Chris Rock. He knew Chris Rock wasn't going to do nothing. He has history with this man. Chris Rock, when have you ever heard of Chris Rock going gangster on anybody? Never. When have you ever heard Will Smith going gangster on anybody? Never. From my point of view, it was ritualistic, yes. Was it staged? No. You had to really evaluate their behavior. Look at Jada. Will Smith was sitting up there having a good time, legs crossed, head back, laughing, and Jada was disgusted, okay? Will seen that, he knew he had to go. Will is trained to go, TGI. He walked up on that stage without any care in the world. He turned around, man, he was filled with so much ego, and then got up there and started crying. I'm like, dude, you want to be a gangster, you want to be a bitch, straight up.
Goodness.
And the sad part about it? His kids was proud of him, like, yeah, way to go, Dad. You did the right thing. You stood up for Mom against Chris Rock, of all people.
You know what? Let's not get on them children. They are who they are. They are free. I appreciate their creativity. But if we want to talk about mental wellness,
They went to Scientology school. I don't know what they be teaching them kids up in there, but it don't look good if they turned out the way they turned out. And not to say that they horrible people, but a little on the weird side. And it's a lot of weird kids out here. It's not like they the only kids out here that's weird, but damn.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I appreciate them. They got some good things to offer, but I also think there needs to be some alignment with them to evaluate themselves, to truly see who they are, to truly go deeper in what they have to offer, because they're a part of Gen Z. You know, so many people give Gen Z this bad rap, but I look at them and I see a little hope for our future. But, you know, we need to incorporate this mental wealth into our daily lives so that we won't be on stage slapping people in front of millions of people, and then all of our success, all of our hard work goes to waste in one day.
That is so true, man. Will Smith, hopefully he bounced back, but with that big ass belly he got now, it ain't gonna be hard for him to bounce back. And I appreciate your phone call, sister, and that's why I don't want you to be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, all right? All right, sister,
peace.
take care. Look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Food for Thought. I had a great time. I hope you had a good time too. Look, man, I need y'all to check out these other channels real quick. We got the ladies room for all the ladies out there. Make sure y'all come through and show us some love. Also, we got the Shawn Blazington arcade. We be playing Resident Evil nonstop. I'm addicted to this stuff. So y'all got to come through. Check out these channels. I left the link in the description box. And make sure you do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. And don't forget to hit that Cash App too. $ShawnBlazeDocs. I would sure appreciate it. Look, I'ma holla at y'all later, man.
One of my favorite things is to have a little food for thought, baby. Because it made me think about all the foolish things I bought, yeah. I always used to go to clubs just to dance with all the freaks, oh. But every time they kicked me out, I ain't had me a place to sleep at all. I couldn't afford no new Jordans or no new shoes, baby. And now when I think about it, I was just fucking lost, y'all. One of my favorite things is to have a little food for thought, baby. Because it made me think about all the foolish things I bought, yeah. You need to think about subscribing to the